redemption time. Please welcome two people who are all about the payback. Say hello to Chef Michael Simon and actress Debbie Mazar.
We're going down, honey.
So I know Debbie for years, but of course she's the co-host on Extra Virgin on Cooking Channel. And Michael Simon is one of my best friends in the world, and also he cooks.
I know your weaknesses.
I don't know his weaknesses.
I'll fill you in on them as we're going.
Yeah, you're sitting next to the right person.
This is a very serious rematch.
You're in trouble.
You've got some tough competition today, let me tell you.
So enough of the hype. Who do you guys have?
Our first contender is back to make her family proud. Please welcome Natasha Pogrebinski.
Welcome back.
Our next contender has a lot to lose because he has to answer to his boss, Alex Guanacelli.
Ooh.
Please welcome Michael Jenkins.
I know that you're both here to get even with me tonight, but you must first go through each other. You will have 20 minutes to make an ingredient the star of your dish. And that ingredient is Portobello mushrooms.
Portobello mushrooms are huge in Russian cuisine. I could not be happier.
It's kind of a blank palate, so it's gonna be really hard to make sure that the flavor comes through.
To get your shot at redemption, you'll have to impress these guys, because they'll decide which one of you goes against me in round 2. Ready? Go. I picked portobello mushrooms because it's very meaty, it's got tons of flavor. I like to roast them, put like goat cheese.
Sounds very cutesy.
What would you do with it? Put it in a pierogi?
But it's actually, it's an awesome stuffing.
They have a lot of body.
Texture-wise.
Vegetarians love them.
I'm making mushroom stew with a poached egg and a fontina crostini. There's no way Michael's gonna beat me with mushrooms.
So I'm making a salad with roasted mushrooms and pickled mushrooms finished with crispy baby portobellos.
I love it.
Well done.
I'm gonna do a little bit of blackberry pickle just to cut all the fat.
Wow, fabulous. Do your thing.
That's right.
Right on. Hey, Michael. How's it going?
I'm making a ginger vinaigrette.
What you got in there?
A little ginger, Dijon, champagne vinegar, and rice vinegar. You look great, by the way.
Why, thank you. That might earn you some points. It smells wonderful. She's doing something very hearty, very rustic, and he's feeling a little bit of French.
The first layer of the plate is roasted portobello, the pickled mushrooms, greens, then the crunchy mushrooms.
1 minute left, guys.
What? I get my mushrooms stewed in onions. Right in the center, I pull the eggs out, and they're overdone. I don't have enough time to repoach eggs. I have to go with these.
10, 9, 8. We have eggs and blackberries and mushrooms. 4, 3, 2, 1.
When I see Natasha's dish, I think they're gonna love that. It's plated very beautifully, but I'm really expecting the flavors to save the day.
Michael and I are here to find the one chef that can take down Bobby Flay.
This isn't only a rematch for you guys. When we were together last time, Bobby beat us also. It's really all gonna come down to what you guys did with the portobello mushroom to make it the star of the dish. Natasha, tell us a little bit about your dish.
I made a portobello mushroom stewed with sour cream and onions, a poached egg on top, with a crostini, tempura on the side, and a little bit of a pickled blackberry.
Great job here. Wonderful use of the mushroom. It's very rounded from the sour cream with the onion. It's very much a meal.
I think it shows your Eastern European heritage. It really tastes of portobello mushroom. But I have to say, my egg was slightly overpoached, and I think you could have used a touch more salt on the portobello. Michael, tell us a little bit about your dish.
So I made a mushroom salad with watercress and a ginger vinaigrette.
I love when I get a bunch of different peaks into one ingredient. It is an incredible amount of technique, but for as many different mushrooms that are in here, it doesn't taste mushroomy.
I'm tasting a lot of different things. I'm waiting for it to kind of come together because there's a lot that's happening here. With that said, I love how you have the acidity between the vinaigrette and the way you've prepared these mushrooms. I love it.
Thank you.
Clearly, we have two great chefs here. There's a reason that you got a second chance, so we're gonna need a second to talk about it.
Yeah.
Michael used the mushrooms in really innovative ways. But I think Natasha really brought out the Portobello flavor. No idea who's gonna win this one.
The person that we chose to beat Bobby Flay is Chef Natasha.
I'm gonna have to go back and explain myself to Alex, and I'll probably be making salads for the rest of my life.
Good job. Good job.
Your dish had a lot of guts and a lot of soul, and that's what I love about cooking. And I hope that whatever you pick has a little bit of Eastern European flavor to it.
I have a feeling that Bobby's in trouble.
Yeah. Natasha, congratulations. You're back here for revenge.
And what I'm bringing this time is definitely gonna take you down.
Bring it!
What is your signature dish tonight?
My signature dish is pierogies.
Yes! Yes!
I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, you know the deal here for round two. Michael and I won't be tasting.
Instead, 3 restaurant pros will be the judges and determine the winner in a blind taste test. Make him cry sour cream, Natasha.
All right, now get cooking.
With about a minute left to go, I'm like, wow, I'm actually gonna get these plated. Pierogi on the plate, lobster sauce, some bacon, some fresh tarragon. It has that licorice-like flavor.
For plating, I build with the sour cream sauce, put my pierogies on top, layer that with some caramelized onions and carrots.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up. I went old school here. These are traditional Eastern European flavors. Looking at Bobby's plate, I see one little fried dumpling. I know this dish is good enough to beat Bobby.
Natasha's plate looks beautiful, so my pierogies have to wallop a big amount of flavor in a very small package. Otherwise, I have no shot.
Congratulations. That was really impressive, both of you.
Thank you.
Now the moment of truth. It is time to meet your judges. We have the chef owner of Ed's Lobster Bar, Ed McFarland. Next up, the owner of Vesalka, Tom Burchard. And the editor of Tokeland, Andrew Friedman. All right, judges, as you guys know, this is a blind taste test. So start with the first dish in front of you.
I like the combination of the chicken liver and the potato. I may actually have to steal that.
It's sort of almost like a home cooking style. This sour cream and dill and onion and carrot stew goes really nicely together. But the pierogies were a little greasy.
Overall, it was a great idea to do the chicken liver, but I think that there needed to be a little more pop to the dish.
All right, judges, if you guys could please switch your plates and taste the next dish.
This one has a little more of a refined presentation. I really love the sauce.
I really like texture of the dough. The only thing I miss is a little more lobster in the filling of the pierogi.
The filling lacked lobster flavor, but the lobster sauce on the outside with the subtle use of tarragon is really nice.
It's kind of hard to rate them against each other. The first one had sort of rustic flavors and textures, and this one I felt had really over-the-top precision and refinement to it.
All right, judges, it's that time. You guys need to vote.
I made a real pierogi. Anyone's ever had pierogies, that's a pierogi.
Well, I got the dough right, but they're giving me a hard time about the flavor of my filling. But, you know, Natasha's dish didn't pop enough, so maybe I have a shot.
And the winner of today's rematch is Chef Bobby Flay.
For me, it boils down to which dish would I order. It's definitely this one.
Thank you.
Even though I didn't get redemption, I know I did my Russian people proud and my Cleveland people proud.